What will you tell her to do? How will you want her to go about it? That's why we are here. She's disturbed. She doesn't know what to do. She kò fẹ́ lose, but at the same time, she's just been careful. So let's go on. Canada méjì ló wà lẹ́sìn. Let's hear you.
She should follow her mind. She should not build her
Labot,
marriage
please
on her.
request you want to join the line. I can't add you from here. You can just have to request to join me. Go on, madam.
She should just follow her mind, because right now I think she's trying to build everything on she's not transparent enough. And if things are going on this way, she won't enjoy the marriage at the end of it. Sure, you understand. So Toba feel okay, this is not how she wants her life to be. She doesn't want to have kids first before getting married. She should let the man know, instead of take care of herself, on her own. It's not right. They need to open up to each other. Agreement láàrin àwọn méjèèjì. They have fẹ́ bímọ jẹ́ a plan fún, you understand? So
èmi àti ìyàwó mi on plan oyún máa ń dé ni o.
Torí pé marriage ẹlòmíì ti bí mẹ́ta.
But I think yes, the plan we have is ọmọ báyìí la fẹ́ bí kọ́lọ́run bá wa ṣá mi sí.
Exactly my point. So the same thing with that man. His plan is to have a child before getting married, right? So bíbọ̀ máa yẹn ṣe ní opinion títí wọn, wọ́n ní nǹkan tó fẹ́. The same thing on the lady. So you should just let the man know, okay, bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́, this is not what I want.
About this? Let's hear this person out. Hold on. She said, I went through the same thing. My husband has been in the United States for 8 years before I joined him. I had my first son in Nigeria. You can't be too smart. Life is about taking risk.
Exactly. The woman is just being, she's just been trying to be smart. And sometimes
àwọn kan ní kò take risk yẹn, mi ò tí conclude omi tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ o.
No. My advice is you should just try and investigate the man. Investigate first. Try to know what the kind of person he is. Maybe like you said earlier, my only family in America, because things happen. You understand? Àwọn ọkùnrin mi wà níbi tẹ́ pé ìyàwó wà níbi ìbàyàwó tún èmi níyàn tó yẹ pé family ẹ̀ wà back home in Nigeria. Wọn àtòbí náà jọ ń gbé l'America níbi báyìí. Ní Canada rather níbi báyìí.
Ṣé wọ́n bímọ síbí ṣá?
Bímọ, they are just doing boyfriend and girlfriend living under the same roof. Ìyàwó dẹ̀ wà nílé Naija kò mọ nǹkan kan. Ó ti ẹ̀pọ̀ ní Canada dáadáa. So ó wà ní Canada. So what if fẹ́ woman yẹn náà lady yẹn bímọ sí Naija ni kó dẹ̀ níyàn tọ́jọ́ máa wà níbi báyìí.
Àwọn kan báyìí lọmọ yẹn ń gbọ́ lẹ̀rù ṣe ń bà á.
Exactly. So she should just try and investigate first. Kó tó decide. Àwọn dẹ̀ lè máa yẹn má wà nírú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Máa yẹn náà lè má. They are just both of them are just trying to be careful. That's all I will say.
Okay, madam. Let's hear you.
The same thing the lady too.
I think the first thing to me is knowing who you are dealing with.
Exactly.
The person who the lady and that is a straightforward person. Is yes, is this no. She's fertile, at 40, what to believe so let me know your fertility level before I have you.
Life is about taking risk, but not this type of risk, Joe.
Exactly.
So
it's about the lady knowing who the guy is. Is this yes, is this no. Like Shelly told all the vouch from pay Tobani lobby mono or ma take care of or you want no kilo tigba lower my tentatively. Where mo ti bímọ mi bímọ.
The word lọ bímọ náà ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn báwo ló ṣe kò ṣara yín bákan gírì.
Oh wrong, it's wrong. But more level trust level tí bọ́bọ́ yẹn ti ní. Ó ti 40. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ ti 40 kó tó di kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ marriage. Ojú ẹ̀ àti rí àti rókun àti rọ́ṣà àti oríṣiríṣi.
So ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láìfẹ́ ni kó wá jìyà àbí?
No, mi ní kó jìyà. Òun náà mo ṣe ní pé kó mọ ẹni tó ń bá ṣe.
Mi ò ní any fact tó fẹ́ sọ pé ó fẹ́ jìyà, but what I'm saying is it's a very delicate risk. We have people that even ọkọ̀ wọn ní blue, ó ní red, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń deny wọn visa. Kámbọ̀ sí bọ́ sí ẹni tó yẹ pé.
Ṣé pé tó bá ti ní red, tó bá ti ní blue, tó dẹ̀ deny visa, ó ti mọ̀ pé òun ti ní family at home.
Madam, come here. You are not getting what I'm saying. I've seen families that the husband is here, the only nǹkan tó yẹ kó ní, what they fight for no reason, what they deny family.
Yes.
Kó náà fẹ́ òyìnbó lẹ̀ lóyìnbó lẹ̀ tó bá ti risk ẹ̀ ó náà fẹ́ wá sí lóyìnbó.
Do you think any husband, any man, have in lóyìnbó lálọ́jọ́ kó tíyàwó ẹ̀ Nàìjíríà?
Kó fi ahọ́n kẹ ìyẹn. Do you want to go to America or you want to stay back? Kí ló tó náà rí man ní Nàìjíríà kò fẹ́? Ó jẹ́ pàrọ̀ lóyìnbó lóhùn fẹ́.
No, you can't say that.
Doctor, let's hear you.
You can't say that.
No, ó máa ń láti pick one. You can't eat your cake and still have it.
Kádàrá ni, ibi tó ń dá wọn sí ni.
Go on, let's hear you, bro.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sir.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Jerry, one thing, basis of this thing. So, èmi máa fẹ́ roll from a different angle entirely. Kó tó di pé mo go to the main point gangan. Jerry, in the first place, traveling abroad is one major thing don't cause a problem in Nigeria right now. Everybody wants to travel abroad. At least up to like 35% of the population.
99.9.
You understand? Now, a man wants to try as much as possible to secure something. Nigeria. There should be something I'm going to gain from it as well. But then,
she's not desperate to go.
Exactly. This person is not desperate to even travel abroad because from all information
she's
not desperate to go to wherever country one. Now, the question is, why is it that one thing clamor is about getting pregnant in the first place? Is life about having kids though? Like, is it about just having children alone? There are a lot of people out there in America here that now. In fact, any very good, in fact, only share any plan.
Different race gone.
Problem. So if having kids should be his major problem, then he should leave that woman alone. He can always go for another person and have his kids.
But who is leaving who?
To get a point to me. Now, why Toshemawa link America? Why should that be a kind of, as a yardstick to bring her down to the United States or whichever country to Bangbe? Now, we have citizens of the United States 35 fún bàbá wọn, 35 fún ìyá wọn. Tó jẹ́ pé up to now, Department of State tó tiẹ̀ tí wo case wọn.
3 years.
They are US citizens. So,
trying to cut you, mo ní àwọn family kan bí ìyàwó ti gba nǹkan tó yẹ kó gbà o. Ọkọ dẹ̀ apply for the past 5 years. You know they have to be meeting in London. Bọ̀bọ̀ máa wá pàdé ìyàwó ní London, á káwọn ọmọ lọ pàdé wọn London, wọ́n á ṣe 2 weeks, oníkálukú á tún gbọ̀tọ̀tọ̀. Because wọn fún bàbá níwèé.
One way or the other, it's a win, it's a 50-50 thing. Both of them need to understand that this thing, because last, obìnrin yẹn ló máa wà the receiving end if things don't go the way it is planned. And then, why is this man clamoring that you have to get pregnant? Go and find someone else around. If this woman is doing fine and she's not desperate about traveling abroad, then she should find a way and tell him to get the fuck. So by and it is about me having kids because last they just can face reality because it's
if something happens,
exactly. And nobody knows. Even people that are even inside the United States are still struggling with the immigration to get their immigrant visa approved. Not to talk of people out there in Nigeria. Embassy, Abuja, not for only God knows when they are going to open it again. So consulate, and they have a lot of backlogs. Ordinary visiting visa, you don't even get appointment until 2024 October. Kowalonu, Ajija, ẹni tó dẹ̀ ti ní good life tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ń lọ bí iṣẹ́ ó ń ṣe fàájì ẹ̀ kò ní any stress.
Wow, I like that. Gbọ́ wá di àdágbé àdáfà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ ká sọ òyìnbó má bínú o. We go to mix am, small, no best.
Things will go right. But
Hmm.
if she settles down and look for someone over there in Nigeria, then they get married, they can definitely have, that support from one another if she eventually gets pregnant and she wants to, continue with a family. But if there is a clause with the fact that you have to get pregnant before I file any immigrant petition for you, that is a fucking scam. Let's face the reality. My younger brother lives in Canada, and he keeps saying, any lady tó ń bá meet, ẹni yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ ní visa Canada, ó lè gbọ́dọ̀ lè travel wá sí America, ó máa pẹ́ kó tó má rí kò ń ṣèpè. If you continue like this, and you are not ready to invest in the person that you want to get married to, regardless of whether they're going to have kids or not, there are families that get married and they don't even want to have children.
Mm-hmm.
So having children shouldn't be the problem. But then we can understand the fact that it might be his own priority going by his age.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are several other women out there, whichever country is living, that can give him
So now
babies.
To round up from your end, before I ask this madams to round up this too, what is your advice? Because now the lady bring this wahala, no be the man. Sincerely, because this lady is very dear to me, I've been doing some kind of background check in the country, because she told me everybody told get to know him more, know more about him. She can't know more about that person from Nigeria.
From afar.
It's not possible. Only everything I know about him is what he tells me.
Exactly. And then things changes when you start living with people. That's when you even know the true color of these people. 2 years, 3 years, you still don't know nothing.
So what's your advice? What's your advice for her?
I would just tell her, if she has a good job, she's not freaked about traveling out of the country, she should forget that side. It's as simple as that. Going into that thing is going to put her into more problems than she has right now. The only problem to Ninsi is the fact that the guy is telling her to get pregnant. But financially, traveling abroad and the likes, those are not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So she shouldn't add more to what she already has. She can always get someone else to marry now.
Thanks, Baba. I appreciate it.
America, the UK.
Okay, Mr. Kogberege.
My
own advice is,
okay,
they should just dissolve whatever they have because they are not on the same page. They both want different thing. So when they work, they both want different thing. That's it. Because one, they are not on the same page, and it's already a problem. So they should just dissolve everything. Kalukuma lonely, come with space. Of course, because me from working to marry me or their first, so they are not on the same page. Oh, mama, just problem if you talk about work. Because it takes two to tango.
Sure.
Let's agree, can any progress. So nobody to say agreements. There's nothing like marriage. They should just let it go.
Okay.
Okay,
last. Madam?
Alone.
Yeah. I think
let's hear you. I am Minnesota.
Shane got me back.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
what's your advice for her before we bring in new people? What's your advice?
Okay, my advice for her is to weigh her options. Does she want to have that child even when the man is not ready to take care of the child? So if her answer is yes, like I don't care if he later cater for the child or not, I just want to take that risk, and you're ready to take care of your child by yourself. And if you think you're not ready to do that, then don't venture into it. Wait, look for another man. Since you're not desperate to travel, look for another man in Nigeria who you will wed and later have kids together. But even growing forward, because anything can happen in the future. Even the one you married, possible but it's better than being deceived into it. So
alrighty.
What way options there?
What way options there?
I'm still good. Deal breaker. But if she's not desperate to travel, go well in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's. Now let's see your face. Are you hiding from us? Are you hiding? Let's see your face. Let's see your face. Ah,
Not at all, not at all, not at all.
okay. Who is this person? The other person. Other person to Alegbe in drive ni abi. Hello.
Hello.
Aha. Roju you. Okay, bro. You're on the floor. Let's hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Let's hear you, please. You're on the floor. What's your advice for this lady?
My advice lady yẹn is not a do or die thing, no. It's not a do or die thing. Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ kó jìyà. And you having a child for a man does not guarantee you getting married to that man. I'm talking from experience.
Wow.
You getting a child for a man does not guarantee you getting married to that man. They are two different things entirely. If a man really wants you to give him a child, ó gbọ́dọ̀ need láti ṣe gbogbo responsibility àtọkùnrin. Kó má fi ọmọ sọ pé ó dìgbà téèyàn bá bímọ fún, or you get. So she has to think very well. She has to think very well. She shouldn't rush.
She's been thinking about this. She doesn't see a solution. That's why we are here. What's your advice? She should just, I don't know. Kill a
Tó wáyé kí èmi ni o, wàláì kò lè work.
Okay.
I don't see sincerity in that man. If you really want a lady, you don't have to give her conditions. Do you get?
Sure.
If you want her to come over to wherever country you are, ṣe proper outing lórí ẹ̀. Then you continue from there. O need láti fún ní condition pé ó dìgbà tó bá bímọ kó bímọ kó tó lè ṣe anything fún. I don't see future in that.
Okay. Madam, I can see you are in the store. Let's have you first before we have this chairman.
Yeah, sorry, I just let him come. I am trying to get in the car, so I mean.
Okay, we have him, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, bro, let's have you.
Okay. That's our question. If you let know the family of the guy.
Yeah, according to her, she said she know like few people she know 2 or 3 people.
What about the parent of the guy?
The parents of the guy. Meet meet.
Okay. So there's nothing serious in it.
Nothing serious.
You know, when a man need a thing, lady, we do everything to get it. About things, talking about with me. This is the kind of a person who need in life. He will do everything to get that person.
So why can't he now do the proper things? If you want to do anything, why can't he do all?
Oh, that's where I'm coming to. If the guy wants to get the lady, the first person tomorrow introduce that lady to Oni lẹ́yìn àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ó yẹ káwọn both parents mọ́ra wọn. Ìgbà tó lè filing for setting. There should be an introduction before.
Like a proper mommy echo shuwa echo everything wa be.
No, they might introduction. They will just go to visit the family to know that okay, we had our son is dating your daughter.
Does that solidify the marriage?
No, it's not solid. I know that is not too solid. But by that, maybe they can arrange for the time they're going to do the proper introduction before the processing setting.
So while they are planning for proper introduction, she can get pregnant. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, see, introduction and wedding.
What do you want the guy to do? Go.
That's where I'm coming to. I have a cousin. I think is in US as well. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ marry, wọ́n lọ lé wọn ní Abẹ́òkúta, Ìbàdàn lèmi, àtàbẹ́òkúta àti Ìbàdàn wọ́n ti lọ sábẹ́òkúta lọ máa family ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe proper marriage. Picture wọn lò tó fi ṣe wedding fún ní Nàìjíríà because ó bẹ̀ fún ọ̀fẹ́ gẹ̀ yẹn life. The guy is saying the girl is not request. So that's what I'm trying to do. But tó bá mọ̀ pé òun ní the lady yẹn tó mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ and you want to spend the rest of your life together. Àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló yẹ kó ti kọ́kọ́ wáyé. Ó wá lè máa sọ fún pé àti báwa wá Nàìjíríà wà lóyún fún mi ká tó máa gbéra wa lọ. That can come in. But ó yẹ kí proper arrangement wáyé before coming to that level of lóyún fún mi kí n tó file fún ẹ. Then another thing ni pé tá a bá ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ní tí ojú ò bá rí inú ò ní bàjẹ́. For the guy to say that ṣe mọ̀ gbogbo àná lájọ wà ní kàkúrà àmọ́ nǹkan tó jú rí. Ó lè dá àwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó surround the guy tó náà ti rí tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó òun kó tó máa tọrù yẹn kó but if I'm going to lose a relationship I will have something to point out to you.
Madam, let's hear you.
Okay. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
I'm going.
Okay. So èmi ni mo comment earlier pé ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi.
Oh, tẹ́lẹ̀ wà náà jà fún 8 years.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ tún sọ mi gbọ́.
Mo ò sí ní Nàìjíríà fún 8 years. But ọkọ mi ti wà l'Amẹ́ríkà for 8 years. Kémi tó wá.
The same thing la jọ ń sọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ yín ní Ṣùlọ́kà fún ọdún 8.
No.
Ẹ̀yin dúró sí Nàìjíríà fún ọdún 8 àbí?
No.
Okay, say it.
Okay, so nígbà tí mo máa mọ ọkọ mi like ó ti àti mọ́ra kó tó travel, right?
Okay.
But fẹ́ra kó tó travel. Máa kàn mọ́ra, you know. So nígbà tó wá travel, ìgbà tó máa travel ní Nàìjíríà, ó ti marry kó tó kúrò. So òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà jọ wá sí Ìbàdàn. And they were living together. So after about 5 years, mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n divorce, right? But torí pé in fact mo ní number. So one thing leads to the other, we connected back on Facebook. And thereafter he told me, right? Pé marriage yẹn ó ti end, right? And he came to Nigeria. So he now introduced me to his family. You know, his parents wọ́n wá bá àwọn parents mi. And wọ́n wá sílé wa. Ìjẹ̀bú ni wọ́n, Ìbàdàn ni mí, but Ọ̀yọ́ là ń gbé. So àti Ìjẹ̀bú yẹn làwọn parents ẹ̀ ti wá. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò àti everybody wọ́n wá bá àwọn parents mi.
Kò dẹ̀ sọ pé kẹ́ ẹ lóyún kóhun tó ṣe proper thing.
Kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Now, ṣé first marriage yẹn ṣó ti bímọ?
Kò bímọ.
Wow.
So ìgbà tí wọ́n tán wá yẹn, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ṣe. In fact, nígbà tí wọ́n lọ, bàbá mi gangan ó pè mí, wọ́n ní pé àwọn support mi 100%. Pé torí nǹkan yìí is a risk. Pé báwo ni mo ṣe sure pé marriage tó sọ pé end yẹn.
Lóòótọ́ ló end.
Nípa ẹ̀kọ́ wọn jọ ń gbé ní nǹkan tó ń bóbò mi ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣùgbọ́n báwo ló fẹ́ sọ? Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé ẹni tá a bá ń bá nájà ló ní ká máa wò. Kò yẹ ká máa wo ariwo ọjà. Ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn náà ló ti wà nírú situation yẹn rí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti Yorùbá yẹn dà. Ẹ
sọ ní English, ẹ sọ ní English.
Okay, that their life has been miserable because of that decision. So tí èèyàn bá wá wò pé téèyàn bá ń wo iye àwọn èèyàn tó ti wà miserable because of that decision, èèyàn ò ní fẹ́ pé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn.
Auntie, do more of English for me. We have some people that they are not Nigerians here. They are saying, I wish I could understand that.
Okay, so let me say this.
You can continue from there in English. You don't need to repeat what you said earlier.
Okay, go and sit good. So, like I said, I also went through that thing. And when he came, I told you we've known each other for a while, but we are not dating. When we started dating in May. We started dating in May and we got married in April, the next April. They came for introduction in November. They came and he also came. Okay, we are not doing picture introduction. We did it in November, and we also did the marriage in April. In that April, he went back to the United States in May 2nd. We got married April 2nd. So when he went back, I didn't know I was pregnant. I mean, obviously, and it's not part of his requirement that I should be pregnant. Okay?
What really taught me there? That's why I ask you, is there any children in the first relationship? And you said no. So that kind of person, I was expecting him to say, almost anymore, but he didn't even mention it. It wasn't part of his criteria for you to say yes to him. Okay, go on.
So when I got pregnant, I was so
scared.
And anybody in my shoes will be scared. In Nigeria, I have to be doing it all by myself. So if you want to take this step, you should be ready for everything. Even your parents, your friends, everybody will japa. They will not want to. They will be like, you.
Lẹ́yìn pé àwọn parents tí wọ́n lè ṣe mọ̀ mí mọ̀ ẹ́ o.
Lẹ́yìn tá a ti ṣe marriage.
Oh, it's even after marriage.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wow.
Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n máa bú o. Ó máa rẹ́dì láti gba èébú. Kò sí ẹni tí ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tán. Even ní church tí mò ń lọ, pastor wa wọ́n ń yẹra fún mi. Kò sọ rò pé ó ti lọ ṣe ẹlẹ́sìn rìn, ó ti lọ lóyún. Ẹ máa wò ó, àwọn ò ní sọmọ ẹ̀ lórúkọ torí àwọn ò mọkọ ẹ̀.
Wow.
I tell you. So it's a lot. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣe. Wọ́n nígbà tá a marry ní April 2nd, ìgbà tán dé ibi ìbá ìpadà ní May 2nd, wọ́n put in application pé mo fẹ́ spousal filing or whatever. So, but during the process, kan tó approve me, ni ọmọ ti dé. So he now has to add the child to the application and
application and all that.
The application at the time took 2 years and 8 months.
Wow.
Before I was approved. So I was living alone. My marriage was 4 years old before I came here.
Wow.
Okay? So you have to be ready. And during those times, he only came back one time when I had my son. He came for the naming, and that's it. So during those 4 years, he only came one time, but we were talking. So toda ló jẹ́ sọ pé ẹni tí èèyàn bá ń bá náà jà, òun ló yẹ kéèyàn wò. Àti pé gbogbo ìgbà téèyàn bá ń try láti ṣọ́ra, láti máa wò pé I don't want to take this risk. This risk is too much. Sometimes you might end up losing what you are supposed to have. There is nobody that will win in this world without going through any form of risk. Why do you go to school? You go to school because you are thinking you want to be successful, you want to get a job, you want to do everything. But there is no guarantee that when you finish that school, you're going to get a job that is going to be enough for you to make you successful.
So life is a risk on its own.
Life is a risk on its own. You went out, you come in, it's a risk. So if you are not ready to take that risk, you might not be where you're supposed
Chairman,
to.
Any true no. Pastor Oseni.
Did you take that?
Hello, sir.
You know what? I just want to bring one point out of what she said.
Hold on. Any true. Mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ ni no ke mo ti jẹ́ kẹ́ round up later. Let's hear you, sir. How are you, sir? How is the family?
Good. We bless God.
So let's hear you. What do you think? What should the lady do?
All right. To start with, because we have to understand the background of their challenge. I know the man probably is nothing fear. Probably what he has had, the situation that have happened to people, or what somebody else, the fear of if I bring this woman over and then she find it very difficult to have a baby.
Money.
The man might be having, but the thing is how do they get to know each other? Are they convinced that they are meant for one another? Are they children of God? If they are not, because there is no religion that supports premarital sex. So to start with, I believe the two, the husband and the brother and sister we're talking about right now, they have probably been doing this thing, which is, against the word of God, if I would say that. So the point I would say is that the man needs to be convinced that this is my woman, and the woman also needs to be convinced that this is the area, this is the plans of God for my life. So, and if two of them are in doubt, if they are in doubt, they can see specialists and say, okay, check my body, what is going on. And so two of them can go, they can see doctor and say, okay, take the doubt from their mind. Say, okay, the woman go see doctor. Let them check you, see if you are okay. Let the guy also go see doctor and see if they are okay. Okay, if two of them are okay, they are certified that they can go ahead. Okay, even if some churches will require that they do some tests before they are joined together as husband and wife. So the two of them can clear that doubt by going to see specialists.
And then so ọmọ pé mo lè lóyún fún ẹ ṣùgbọ́n mi ní lóyún fún ẹ tó o bá ṣẹ̀tọ́ ẹ medically I am 100% good to go.
Yeah, when that okay, two of them now they are having the faith in each other that okay, this marriage is going to be blessed with children. At least the doctor have told us that everything is fine. Then the man, I believe, should be able to go ahead and say, okay, everything that is needed to be done, I'm ready to provide. I'm ready to supply everything. I'm ready to go see your parents, and then they consummate the marriage. If they are in doubt that okay, in the future, marriage itself, everything that someone at the lady just spoken right now, life itself is a risk. It's a risk.
Yeah.
But the fact that God is the one bringing the wife to the husband does not mean he's going to be free from challenge. Everything,
but if Taba won't sing, I have like 15 people waiting to join me, but I want you guys to summarize, and I'll ask with one question. Is children number one in marriage?
No. If I would like to bring Bible into it, the purpose of marriage is
husband
fellowship.
And wife.
Fellowship. What the addition is procreation, but the two of them, there are a lot of marriages that are not with children, and there are still along things that are going on fine.
Shegun, I think I will have to bring you in again. Shegun always believe a marriage without children is no more a marriage.
No, love is very important. Love comes first. Love, fellowship, then children will come after. And you see, if the children is the basis for marriage, those children, they will come and then they will grow up, they will leave the family. The husband and wife are still going to be left at home. So if, what comes first is love. Love is that comes first. You have to love the person you want to marry. That is very important.
Okay.
And it's the reason why you are coming together. Love comes first.
Okay. Baba, they round up. Madam to round up. I have like 15 people here. Go on, Baba.
So I just want to bring up my sister made mention something. They said they did marriage before the husband go back to US. this case is different from our case. Totally different. And I've said something earlier. I said if the man knows that he is serious, he needs the lady in his life. That's the first thing he's supposed to do, to get to know the family and do all necessary things before putting the lady on that kind of a condition, if he's not too sure.
I like that. I like that. So, madam, advise this sister and then I will let you go.
Okay. So nǹkan tí mo lè sọ fún ẹni yẹn ni pé kẹ́ni ẹ gbìyànjú kó jẹ́ wípé nǹkan tó yẹ lóòótọ́ ìrìn àjò ni ọkọ yẹn wà ó jìnnà ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe just wait baby nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe ó gbúdọ̀ ṣe kó tó di pé ó máa tẹ́ra ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ because tí tó bá jẹ́ pé ó kàn lọ ṣe pé àmọ̀ra rí o àbí o kàn wá o gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ mi ná kíní kan ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe tó jẹ́ pé màá kàn di ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ ó fẹ́ pa àlè lé obìnrin yẹn láì tí ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe and pastor yẹn wọ́n sọ ọkàn wọ́n ní the man they can go to the doctor.
I like that point. I love that point. It's a good point. You did?
Like we did before we got married. We went to the doctor as well.
Why? What are you?
Okay, it's part of the requirement because pastor ni bàbá mi. So ní church wa wọ́n require pé even téèyàn bá fẹ́ marry ní registry ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe àwọn test kan.
Ẹjọ́ test wo ni ìgbà tí mi fẹ́ àwọn tèmi mi ṣe test ẹjọ́ kí test wo náà ń ṣe ẹjọ́.
Àwa ṣe test.
Kí lẹ̀ ń wá?
Náà báwo ni Mr. Kogboyegbe ṣe ń ṣe báyìí?
Ẹ má bínú kí lẹ̀ ń wá. Mo ń gbọ́ yín madam test kí lẹ̀ lọ ṣe mo fẹ́ mọ̀.
A ṣe test, a ṣe fertility test to make
Irọ́ ni o ní church.
I'm telling you because it's part of the requirement.
Even genotype.
Yeah, we did it.
Mo gbọ́ ti genotype. Mo gbọ́ genotype. Mo gbọ́ ti syphilis. Mo gbọ́ gbogbo yẹn but fertility test.
I tell you,
Hey now, what if you don't have a womb? Ká lè mọ̀ bí tá máa dojú àdúrà kọ.
Yes, èmi ṣe àwọn náà ṣe, and we did pregnancy test before the
and pregnancy test, yes.
Before the wedding. So we did, even though we didn't do the marriage in church, we did all those things. So the only difference is pé a jẹ́ ọkọ àti ìyàwó ṣùgbọ́n àníjọ gbé nílé kan náà for now. So ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe kó tó di wípé wọ́n then kó mọ àwọn family.
Yeah, HIV gbogbo àwọn.
Sexually STD we did it. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ.
Ẹ má dá Mr. Kogboyegbe lo alábòsí
wọn. Ẹni sùúrù mi ò gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ kà kalẹ̀ yóò wà okay STD HIV gbogbo kìíní yẹn then redeem. Àbátẹ̀mí redeem ni ìyá mi redeem ni ẹ̀dá ni wọ́n bẹ̀ wọ́n máa wò in fact the test fún pregnancy they do it 7 a.m. 7 a.m. láàárọ̀ wedding mo sì gbọ́ gbogbo yẹn but the fertility yẹn.
Fertility yes tí àtẹ ò bá dọmọ ṣe bá máa mọ bóyá ibi tá máa dojú kọ rèé àgbo kìíní kan it's just for self-realization it's nothing serious.
ẹ má bínú for experience ẹ mọ̀ pé èmi ti marry kí ayé tó dàrú ẹ jọ tí at the point of the test tọ́ba wá rí i pé according to this test o bro àtọyín ò lè dánmọ́ dáadáa o.
That's where the faith will come up. Yes, love will stand.
Will they still allow the wedding to continue?
They might.
No.
And they might not.
They might. It depends on tí ìyàwó bá gbà.
Tí ìyàwó yẹn ni tó bá yẹ pé ìyàwó yẹn ò nílé ọmọ tó lè gba ọmọ sí wọ́n lè má jẹ́ kí ìrìn àjò yẹn kó tẹ̀síwájú ṣùgbọ́n low sperm count can still be cured medically.
Spiritually nǹkan.
Can be cured medically.
Faith yín ló máa gbé yín nígbà yẹn náà.
Inú Ṣẹ́gun á máa dùn báyìí o.
Consensual tó bá gbà tí faith ọkọ yẹn bá gbà láti fẹ́ ìyàwó tí ò ní womb tó ní reason faith wọn tí àwọn ẹbí wọn bá gbà ó máa jẹ́ kó fẹ́ra wọn.
Where is the position of love?
Oh no, that is when it will come to place now. Tẹ́ bá ṣe test tó bá hàn nílé ọmọ o àbí àtọ̀ ẹ ṣe kinní kan position of love will come in to say we can
Ashake is an American. Ashake is an American, but she loves Nigerian. She's saying they are also checking credit card too in America. Is that true?
Yes, in America. Yeah, that's very important. Please,
At
at the
the
end of the day, you go and sign his name with your house. Please check credit in America, please.
Yeah, we check credit.
Check credit card before you say yes, I do in America.
Yes. Yes. Very important.
Criminal background check.
Yes, criminal background check in America. Yes, check all of those things. Even check if he is married. You have to check. Go and check if he's married, if she's married. Then go to the council, put his name there. Go and check.
That's right.
Come on, go to a bell.
Joyfield, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yẹn kú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta mú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní Joyfield ní ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Madam, you have a good story. Ẹ sọ fọ́kàn yín pé our association of responsible men, we love him, we love him, we love him. The chairman, he did well. He did well. Thank you so much. Now, Joyfield, welcome on board. I saw your comment when I posted the post, and Shagun has been a wahalicious, troublesome guest today. He's saying that
troublesome guest.
Yes, he's saying that being able to give me a child, being able to be pregnant should be a criteria.
Yes, it's personal preference. I typed that. So until we understand that marriage does not have a book, and whether it's a common opinion or not, everybody's preference is very important. Because at the end of the day, people would lie to themselves that they can actually live without children, and they will see that in the long run, they cannot live without children. Some people can live with 2 kids. Some people cannot. Some people will not stop until they have 5 children. Some people just want one child and a dog. Some people don't want a dog, and some people don't want a child.
Okay.
So if he says that his own preference of ticking the box is children, of course, I will not take that off him, because that's his preference. So marriage is about individual preference.
If the lady in question is your sister, what will you say?
If the lady is questioning my sister, please, if you know that your own preference is not to have a child, leave that man and take a walk. See, these things are very simple. If you know he's wasting your time, take a walk. Marriage has to be checked with your own preference, not even with your mom's preference.
Oh yeah,
not with your daddy's preference.
Oh yeah, any suru. Your own. That means I should have a preference. She should have a preference. Don't you think we need to come like, you know what? Our preference is going to conflict. It's going to conflict now. She is not too freaked about with me. I'm doing my job is paying me well. So why should you now tell me, even if I get married to you, before I can even start doing your paperwork, and she's like,
Mr. Kogbe, the Bible says, can 2 walk together unless they agree?
Okay.
You cannot put your preference on another person. See, the world is like this because we trample on other people's preference, saying it is not common opinion, because we feel like it's somebody's that you will trample on other people's rights preference we feel that is kò ṣe nǹkan tẹ́tí yẹ kó gbẹ gbọ́.
Mo ń bọ ẹni sùúrù ṣẹ́gi ẹ jẹ́ ká ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn pẹ̀lú fẹ́ máa lo òyìnbó preference condition criteria.
So ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ báyìí, there's thin line between all those things. And I will make you understand it. A preference is nǹkan tí mo sọ fún ẹ pé bó ṣe wù mí láti ṣe nǹkan mi. A condition is mi ò ṣàlàyé fún ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀, mo wá gbé ẹ ní condition yẹn gbà tó wọ bẹ̀ tán. criteria is like preference. It's just another word. Bíi pé mo ti ṣe checklist mi àwọn criteria tí mo fẹ́ nínú obìnrin àbí ọkùnrin rèé. So when àwọn tó ń gbé ní condition tó bá yẹ pé o ti fẹ́ o ṣàlàyé fún kó tó fẹ́ ẹlòmíì wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún ẹlòmíì wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún Mr. kò gbèrègbè mi ìfẹ́ kẹ́ máa side victim every time ẹlòmíì wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún ọkọ nìkan ló ṣàfẹ́.
Ẹ má bínú àbúrò mi lélẹ́yìn ló já mi lára jẹ ni.
Ọlọ́run ìgbà tó bá wọbẹ̀ tán ló wá rí i pé kò work ẹ jẹ́ kémi sọ kókó nǹkan tèmi ṣe pè òun nígbà tí mo rí tẹ́ni ẹ sọ wípé òun lọ àwọn wá ń dọ́gbọ́n sí tó bá ti bá wọn sùn. Which time are you wasting?
I saw that question. Whose time? I saw
Are you wasting the time of the person that is in the abroad? Or you are wasting your time?
Your own time.
You are wasting your time. Because that man said, oh, bá bímọ. Oh, ni wabi. That means better me baby money in the abroad. You are an ex-wife as far as I'm concerned. So it's either you take by the rules or you take a walk.
That's it.
It's so fortunate that in my world, I call the shot. For me, it's fortunate. You will not cut the shot. And most of the time, when somebody like me cut the shot, is because I have been tested and proven that my decisions are always right over time. It's not like first date, not if me no. You want to think back, make a decision. Do you understand? So even in the first go, in the word go, why would you even agree? I've said that times with that number to marry somebody that will take you miles to go and meet. Why would I have to travel and go and meet you somewhere? But yes, it's another person's preference. Elomi like ìyàwó wà ní kutu enje èmi love mi on cross across the ocean. Tó bá ti lọ nìyẹn. Ó di gbére ṣòkòtò wèrè. I'm telling you, I don't mean ní never any. And it has been part of my preference. And this is not about, and I will always say, this is not about sex. It's not about, oh, team, kinika. There are so many responsibilities to there are so many responsibilities to so only one become. There are so many things that are on the bed and sex. Do you understand? So I didn't just enter marriage because I want sex partner. I've entered into marriage because I need a man figure in my life. Because I want a man. Because I want to hold hands. Because I want to pray with somebody. Because I want to eat with somebody. Because I want to raise my kids with somebody. So if unforeseen circumstances would accept that boya iku and divorce will make me part ways, let me know that it is beyond my condition. It's beyond what I can handle.
Okay.
Control, yes, thank you. But if it's still within my control, like choosing my spouse, choosing you, and traveling with you, going with you, is because Nigeria is favoring me past year. It's because I can't do across the sea. I can't do across the sea. So those things are things that we should look into. Some people don't look deep. They just look at the periphery of marriage. You just want to get the rings. Then you think that after the ring, you start cutting the short. It doesn't work like that. Some people are so rigid that your love will not even move. Your love will not move a seed of beans in front of them.
So, Emma Binu, Shaggy, you answer this question. Why you ask? You can say hold on to Joyfield for now. Joyfield goes in law. This lady, is she smart or naive or stupid?
Luckily. Maybe we go to my easy to my say point yes or no. That lady, on a serious note, mi ò lè blame her. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé alẹ́ obìnrin ò kàn kí pẹ́ ṣú. Yeah. Mi ò lè blame her. But alẹ́ obìnrin ò kí pẹ́ ṣú tó bá ní àwọn èèyàn tó wà around ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń sín gbẹ́rẹ́ pàkọ́ láti lẹ̀. Wípé akọ wọn fi ọkùnrin ṣakọ. Torí ọkùnrin lọkùnrin. Èyí tó bá máa
Do you think ṣó ń fọkùnrin ṣakọ báyìí ni?
Ó ń fọkùnrin ṣakọ, ó ń fọkùnrin kástáì.
Joyfield ẹ gbọ́, ṣó ń fi bọ̀bọ́ yìí ṣakọ ní báyìí?
So nǹkan tí mo rí ní òótọ́ ọbẹ̀ ni pé fún ọkùnrin. I mean, ọkùnrin tí ó sọdá tí ó kò ń ṣe pé bóyá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ bára yín sùn ẹ ti ń bára yín sùn ẹ ti ń ríra yín àwọn òbí ti mọ́ra ó kàn sọ wípé let's go to next level but láàrin èmi àti ẹ o I need guarantee fún next level torí tí ó bá nídìí obìnrin ò kí ń jẹ́ kó wọn lókè ẹ torí ẹnìkan ṣáà ni ó fẹ́ nìkan ọdún mẹ́jọ kan tó jọ padà wà l'Amẹ́ríkà wherever the be ẹ but ilé yìí ó tún yàtọ̀ ó ń rí ẹ lóòrèkóòrè ó tún finú tó ẹ ó nà tán fún ẹ this is my own predicament challenge ìṣòro mi nìyí ẹ̀yin ìwọ dẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ fẹ́ ìṣòro mi dẹ̀ ni wípé mo fẹ́ ọmọ bóyá mo ti ní gbogbo nǹkan tí mo need but nǹkan tí mo kù fún mi ní ìdùnnú ọmọ mi ò wá fẹ́ lọ ṣe ọmọ yẹn títì mi ò fẹ́ lọ gbà lọ́wọ́ Síyákà àbí anybody else. I want it from you. That's why I'm now opening up. Can we take it to next level? But maybe naive, I would say. Because Chobawa naive, you should just go ahead, create understanding for a man at 40. Tí ó ti ṣàbíamọ, tó dẹ̀ sì ń wá báyìí, tó dẹ̀ sì fi ń lọ ẹ̀. Ó ti lè fi lo èèyàn 2 million. You might be the lucky one. O lè blame ẹ̀ tóun náà bá ń ta kalokalo yẹn. Tí ọjọ́
bí mo fẹ́yàn tó wà lábọ̀dù ṣá.
Ṣé gbọ́?
Tó bá fi ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ gbolẹ̀ ní ẹ̀kíní, ẹ̀kejì. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká kábàámọ̀ ìgbà kan tó yẹ pé ìbejì kan dẹ̀ wá ń gbà kan.
Wọ́n lè take risk wọn tó bá wà within check box wọn.
But you won't do it. But you won't do it.
No, I won't do it because I told you why. I understand. Like even when I was very, very young, I had opportunities of I want to Mandela to America and dada. I never had to. Because no le ṣe ni mi mọ̀ ṣe. Ọkọ mi ti wá to America ṣáájú mi. Mo kí wo ball and like èmi lè ṣe èmi ò mọ̀ ṣe. Mi mọ̀ ṣe. Ó láti padà wálé. Mi mọ̀ ṣe. Tá bá jọ lọ kóníkálukú máa lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. I don't know how to do it. Ó lè jẹ́ lọ ẹ mọ̀ èmi lè jẹ́ lọ.
Ṣé ọmọ kan tó ń dùn? Ká sọ pé nìyí ká sọ pé kò ń ṣe ẹni tó súnmọ́ mi gan ni. Màá kàn treat ẹ bí normal people in my DM tó pọ̀ pé àwòrán tó bá kọjú sí ẹ kó tábọ̀. She kept coming back to back like.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín, the truth about it is if you want to anything you want to do in this life is your instinct. Check your box. Is this guy what it is? Because there's a lot of things at stake. So I don't know the disadvantage. I don't know the advantages, right? So I'm not going to tell you the advantage because you are in the relationship, you can pick your advantage. But let me tell you the disadvantages so that by the time you are checking your box about who the guy is, who the kind of person he is, your love story and all of that. So you'll be remembering my own disadvantage. Show possible kele way. So this disadvantage is if you have your child. First is your husband is not the consular. You might never get the visa, especially if it's America. You might never get the visa in 10 years. One, so that means you have the risk of raising your child for 10 years by yourself. He can always come and go as he please. If that's the kind of relationship.
Now.
Oh no, but I mean that's what you have to deal with. And the second thing is you will there's also a chance of being a single mom just in case he found love in another person where he resides.
You found love after 30 bimo.
People find love even after 5 children.
Mr. Shebu,
so let me tell you, the truth about it is you are not with his heart. You didn't remove his heart. And you man shell, ẹ má jẹ́ ká kó yẹn kù balẹ̀ yín sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí now. Marriage 10 years. Oh God, married talk in the building. Marriage 10 years, I won't find the love now. I can't find the love. 22 years, gone divorce now. I'm just giving her the disadvantages and the risk. You know, when you want to walk on eggshell, no, there's some possible ki eggshell. Kó má gúnyàn débi pé ó máa yàyàn. But ṣé mo pé ó lè yọ̀yàn tó jẹ́ pé wàá forí lálẹ̀ ṣubú. So the second thing is the risk of having to be a single mom at the end of the day, because he might find love wherever he is. The third thing is you have to deal with emotional stress. So maybe you have postpartum clinical stress. Maybe you have abyssinwi. Maybe you have sickness after that.
Wow.
Maybe you have all those things. You will be by yourself. Possibly if you have your mom, you will be with her because he cannot do so much, and it's not his fault. He will not be a wicked person. It's just because he's away from you. And then everybody that are always single everywhere in the world. All responsible guys choose to be responsible guys. So, and then the last thing, which is emotional draining for me, is that you have to live with video calls. I have to live with text messages. I don't know how people do it. So I'm just saying the disadvantages of the things that always strike my heart when I hear things like this. He wants to be a dad. He can foster different kind of children. There are adoptions. There are so many other ways. He doesn't have to tie somebody's life down in Nigeria. When you know that there's no visa everywhere, especially postpartum trauma. When you know there's no visa, American visa is like
23 seconds more.
Ó ti lọ, ẹ sọ pé ó ti lọ.
Ó ti tún lọ. Ó ṣe àpé 1 hour mí nìyẹn ni.
Another 1 hour.
We need to advise. We just need to advise this person. We need to advise her on a final note so that we can just conclude from there. Thanks, guys.